Hello, my name is Leslie, and on this presentation, we will explain the customer attrition problem, explore the data, share key insights from our analysis, and provide recommendations to help improve customer retention. Our team members are Sophia, Leslie, Rachel, Brianna, and Anessa. Here's a quick overview of our presentation. First, we will discuss the business problem and why customer attrition matters for American Express. Then we will review the data overview and share key Tableau insights. Next, we will explain a regression model. And finally, we will present our recommendations to help improve customer retention. Customer attrition happens when customers choose to leave the company or reduce their account activity. This is an important business issue because losing customers can negatively affect revenue, customer loyalty, and overall profitability. Because of that, American Express wants to better understand why customers leave and what factors may influence customer churn. To address this problem, our team analyzed customer data using visualization and statistical analysis techniques to identify patterns and trends in customer behavior. The goal of this analysis is to help American Express make more informed business decisions and improve customer retention strategies by identifying customers who might be at risk of leaving. For our analysis, we use a dataset that includes information about both current and attrited customers. This data helps us understand the factors that might influence why customers leave the company. Some of the key variables we analyze include customer age, sex, income category, education level, marital status, and dependent count. We also look at a customer behavior variables such as months on book, months inactive, contact count in the last 12 months, total transaction amount and count, credit limit, revolving balance, and average utilization ratio. These variables help us identify patterns related to customer attrition. Here's our Tableau visualization, which includes three dashboards. The first one is analyzing attrited versus existing customers. For the second one, we have demographics and financial risk analysis. And for the third one, customer retention and behavioral insights. We're gonna start with the first one. For that one, we explore customer demographics and behavior. We analyze attrition by gender, marital status, education level, and card type, while also looking at customer transaction behavior. This helps us identify which customer groups have higher attrition rates. Here on the side, we have the card type. Next to it, the education level. On the corner, we have the education level filter, so you can be able to select just one education level or select them in groups so you can see the difference between them. Here we also have the marital status. You can do the same thing, select them one by one or all at the time or in group. And right here on the other corner, we have the gender filter, where you can see the difference between female and male. Finally, down here we have the bars when you can click on them and you can see the percentage of attrition rate. Now here we have our demographic and financial risk analysis. On this one, we focus on customer demographics and spending behavior. We compare attrition across gender and income categories, helping us better understand how customers' characteristics may influence attrition. Right here we have a filter when you can see the difference between a treated customer versus existing. We have the attrition rate by income and right here attrition rate by gender. You can also click on one of them, on one of the bars, so you can see the difference between male and woman, and you can also choose the income that you want. Moving on, we have the customer retention and behavioral insights dashboard. For this one, we analyze customer behavior and risk factors, including credit utilization, inactivity, spending habits, and transaction activity. This helps us identify patterns that might signal a higher risk of customer leaving American Express. Here you will be able to see the attrition risk by card and income segment and the transaction activity distribution by attrition status. Here you can select a type of card and income and see the percentage, and then right here you can see the customer spending versus inactivity risk. Visualization, we found several important insights about customer attrition at American Express. First, about 16% of customers have attrited, while around 84% remain active. We also found a small gender gap where female customers have a slightly higher attrition rate than male customers. In addition, customers with higher education levels seem more likely to leave the company across different card types. Single customers also show higher attrition rates compared to married customers. Finally, platinum card holders have a higher attrition rate compared to other card categories, which may suggest a need for a better retention strategy for this group. Here, we use a regression model to better understand the factors related to customer attrition at American Express. The model helps us identify patterns in customer behavior and demographics. We found that customers with more inactive months, fewer transactions, and fewer relationships with American Express were more likely to leave the company. We also found a slightly higher attrition among female and single customers. Overall, the regression model helps us better understand which customers may be at higher risk of attrition so American Express can focus on improving customer retention. Our analysis shows that customer behavior is the strongest predictor of attrition. Customers with declining transactions activity and lower engagement are significantly more likely to leave American Express. Based on these findings, we recommend focusing retention efforts on identifying inactive customers early, increasing engagement through personalized rewards, and strengthening long term relationships through cross selling additional American Express products. We appreciate the opportunity to share our analysis and recommendations about customer attrition at American Express. If you have any questions or would like more information about our findings, please feel free to contact any member of our team.